Oh, everybody's here. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, or good evening, or good night. Wherever you are in the world, you are welcome. Steve, Murray, Alan, Zam, welcome. Thank you so much for being here right here at the start. Going to have our first look at Tour 11. I have already seen as much content as is available, or that I've been aware of. Why am I coming in here? This is tomorrow's activity. Right, so this is what we want. I'm going to start on the main account. And I will play some Dougie at some point, because this is definitely going to be time for Dougie to have a little stroll into Masters for the second time. Oh, and it would have been nice to start. Right, I'm going to use Kingmakers. I don't normally use Kingmakers, which you would know if you were familiar with the stream. And the only reason I'm using Kingmakers is because there's every chance that we'll get a shootout hole from the new courses, and I don't want Titans. I want to be practicing what's actually going to happen. So Kingmakers will be happening during the tournament, or something better. Oh wait, there, I haven't even got a clue what bag I'm on. So it's going to be Mystery Wood. Mystery Wood. That's what's coming. Tony, welcome. Thank you for being here. So yeah, excuse me. A bit froggy this morning. I got to wake up to a lovely Win 5 wanker. First up, it's always good to start a stream with a Win 5 wanker. That's what I've found. But yeah, it was fantastic to wake up this morning to Kyle's stream, where he mostly played Tour 11 yeah, that's what happened. Right, what wood have we got? It's either going to be a cat, guardian, or sniper. Because bags 1, 2, and 3, the only difference is the wood. Oh, it's guardian bag. Right, so I'm going to run out of rings there, I think. Yeah, I'm going to run out of rings there, so I'm just going to play this as a backspin shot. I wasn't a very good driver I played there, so... You don't need to get right up this hill, you know. It's weird playing with Kingmakers, and it's going to be not far away from minimum distance, so I'm going to play about 7.5. First release from the right is a perfect. Come on. Oh, not enough offset there. Nice, a nice adjustment, but not enough offset on the guide. Excuse me. I've got a cup of tea, so that's hopefully going to melt away. Whatever it is that's lurking. Hey Tim, welcome. Thanks for being here. Okay, so the common mistake here is to not adjust forward. So you seem to always land a couple of rings like further back of what you're aiming. So you got to push up here when you rough bump. I presume because it's lower. I don't know. So yeah, got to watch Kyle's stream. That was fantastic. Loads of great stuff there. That's Desert Mirage. Mirage being with a 1 instead of an I. Then Bob Lucia had done some fantastic... it was only a little tease, just a little hour job last night. So I got to watch that as well. Other than that, Zach's done some stuff, hole by hole. but there hasn't been loads and loads of third tee content. So if you've seen any, please tell us about it. Tell everyone. This is a streamer friendly stream, as I'm sure you know. If you don't, you can talk about anyone's stream, anything good, anything you've liked to, you've enjoyed watching, whatever. Golf Clash related, share it here. We want it. We want it. We all want it. We're all in the same boat. Right, what we're going to start with here. Oh, this little one. Alright, what wind we got? Oh, okay, so my man's going to be able to use... Oh, no, because he's on a power naught ball, so he's going to be doing the bounce over as well, same as me. And my wind... It's a small wind. My wind's going to be about 10, I guess. So I'm going to be doing the adjusting blind bounce over shot. And that's lovely. That's a really nice shot. Yes, it's a Win 5 wanker, but you still got to use it. Why did I say my wind was 10? I mean, that's if I had a basic ball on. I'm going to try mine with a wood. So what I would usually do here is ignore the ball guide, because it's obviously going to compress with that huge jump. So I'm going to leave it left, and I'm going to say we'll go, I want to say 7-ish rings here. I'm going to go from the right again. Perfect again. No, I hit the collar, which kicks you off to the left. So, interesting with that wind being so small, but that's what it is. Right, let's see if we can get a new hole now. It certainly is, but you know, it's tournament prep, so I understand more than normal, because when he comes to a par 3, he will be using a Win 5 ball, and it's tournament prep, so we can always call him a Win 5 wanker, but I don't want anyone thinking that actually I'm someone who... I don't want anyone thinking I'm a Win 5 denier. You know, it's just horses for courses, isn't it? So here we got 9-6, and this definitely is the course, right? So the ball is going to be coming back to the left, closer to the left. So I think I need to allow a bit more there. I'm going to go about 9 rings, maybe a bit less. Full curl. You should be able to get down there into Guardian range. I was tempted to put my cat on, but it shouldn't be needed. Might be touch and go, actually. Might be might need some overpower or a bounce over shot, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. So we have a beautiful sunny morning here in Exeter, England. Nice shot. But he's quite far back. That's why I wanted to go with the Titan there, just to try and squeeze that last little bit of juice out of the tailwind that was possible. And now here we want to go left hand side, right? the funnel that takes you down to the hole is here, up here on the left hand side. And I guess from up there at max distance we're going to want to give this a huge overplay. So I'd rather give it too much adjustment than not enough and be sat up there on the oh, still not giving it enough. That's what I wanted to avoid. Didn't avoid it. Terrible. Terrible. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so pop this in and hopefully get a look at a new hole. Should be okay. Yeah, the ball didn't have to move, so it's not going to be affected by wind. Alright, so Titan versus Kingmaker for the shootout. Hopefully it's not a new one now I've got a Titan on. I'm never going to be using a Titan in a Masters tourney. Saying that, it might replicate the Masters wind with a Kingmaker, having a Tour 11 wind with a Titan, so it could be good. And here we go then. Right, so this is a brand new look at these holes. I could actually do with going first, and then at least I can see what they're doing on their setups. I love these like South Thailand style graphics that we got here. It's phenomenal. See, I'd have thought this would be a huge elevation adjustment here. That did not look like enough rings at all. There was no way that was enough rings there. I'm thinking this is going to be like 40%. Yeah, it's quite close to max, isn't it? So I'm going to go more towards caution, I think. I'm just going to start off with just a smidgen of backspin and some side spin, and I'm gonna be going about 10 rings here, maybe see what 10 looks like. It is actually going to be the 10.7 that says 40%. Slap bang in the middle, so I would have to say that looks pretty good at 40%. So nice. Early look at that one. Thank you, Tony and Steve, for the input. And for anyone who is wondering what they might do on the second tee, 30% looks like it's money for Slick and Tony. 40% from the third tee looks pretty good. That was with a fairly straight tailwind though, so you know, it's definitely going to be the kind of thing that is different depending on the wind when you've got that much elevation change. Oh, it feels like a naughty treat putting Kingmakers on this account on Tour 11, sorry. And I'm probably going just like, I don't know, 11-ish rings here. Not worried about the curl here because the wind is so cross, and I'm going to hit the rough and end up with a long iron. But that is fine. That is fine. Poor drive, but still going to be able to hit that funnel. It's nice to start with a little series, isn't it? How rare that is. Anyone who's playing Tour 11 would know that rematches are extremely rare. So, is anyone doing anything different for the major? Is anyone stepping up? Is anyone stepping down? Do we have any sandbaggers in our midst? Which is all fine, because, you know, whatever you want to do to enjoy this game is absolutely fine with me. But yeah, are you doing anything different to normal? Stepping down is not necessarily sandbagging, by the way. Just in case anyone is thinking that is my opinion, it is definitely not. That's a lovely... unlucky. That is unlucky. Looked lovely all the way. So now it's B52 time, and... oh, wow. Yeah, I'm going no backspin. I'm going no backspin. Just try and hit that funnel there, and I'm going, say, 8-ish, 8 and a bit. 8 and a bit. Should be good. Oh, my life. Why did I only put 3 right spin on that? What am I doing? Yes, Tony. Yes, that was amazing to hear that. And I really think you'll get such a benefit from playing all 3 accounts in one. Just, you know, instead of 5 looks, it's 10 or 15 looks, depending on how many accounts you've got in that same division. And it just means that your setup, even if you've got different clubs across the 3 accounts, your setups for the general setup, I mean, like understanding what spin, what position you want to be in, where you want your drive to be, will be imprinted on your brain. So come the weekend round, it won't be, where's my notes, or anything. It will just be, is it? It's in. With a great ball, we lose the series 2-1. So, nice start. I don't know how I got to the last swig of tea before I realised that the tea bag had burst. Sorry, I need to mind my P's and Q's. I had my first negative comment on a YouTube video. So, oh, for flip me. Right, why did it default to that when it's not even open yet? Yeah, Tony. Yeah. And fair play, yeah, to your man. Because, you know, some people, most people, I would imagine, just hit the thumbs down and get out of Dodge. But no, he hit the thumbs down and made a comment, which was nice. Because, you know, I encourage feedback. So I can't encourage feedback only if it's good. I mean, that would make no sense whatsoever. That's weird. I was watching a replay of Ian's stream, you know, GCEAN. Man, I tell you what, I was actually, like, angry, bordering on emotional, because, like, one of his mods had posted about, come on, man, 5 thumbs down, and I looked down, he only had 6 thumbs up and 5 thumbs down. It's like, who is doing this? It's like it's almost like a campaign of abuse. That is, it's awful. You know, we're only doing this to have a nice time and play a game with everyone, and yet it all of a sudden becomes partisan in some way. It's just shit. It's not very good. Yeah, it's a real shame, but I would much rather, like my man did, and actually just write a constructive comment to say I thought this was a good stream until the swearing started. You know, I can work with that. And you know, I can agree or disagree with him, and I've got my arena to write a reply to him. It's perfectly healthy and reasonable. And that's how you'd expect adult conversations to go. But people just, I don't know. Not as queer as folk, as they say. Oh, Murray, how is your Sunday night going? How is New Zealand right now? Fred, have I even said hello to you, mate? Welcome. And everyone else who I've totally ignored on your arrival, you're all very welcome. The silent assassins and the chatty little chatters. Yeah, well, this is the problem with the whole world at the moment, Fred, you know. People with a different opinion of things are unable to articulate that into debate because things have gone incredibly partisan. So that's tragedy, really. That is absolute tragedy. Why can't we discuss things, debate with each other, and even if you don't change someone's opinion about something, it doesn't matter. You can still understand them a little bit better. Like there's something bad about even engaging someone in a conversation who might have a different opinion to you. Get in! No. I thought that was nice. That felt nice with the setup, but not enough backspin. So there, you either want to have little backspin, like 2 backspin, and go up the slope and down the slope and roll, or you want to have lots of backspin and lots of right spin and just totally cut that corner off. Don't go up and down the green. Don't think about up and down the green. You're literally going the shortest route from your first bounce to the pin. And that's what you do in that wind. You don't want to mess around with that slope. Unless you've got like a right to left wind or a big headwind, I would say. Terry, welcome. I don't know him at all, Terry. I just know him from being in my stream and me being in his stream. But most of the streamers from the 19th hole, who are from America, Canada, they're all streaming when I'm in bed. Most of the time. There's very few exceptions. RJ has quite European-friendly stream times. Fun and James often has something like quite early for them, whereas, you know, Jesse's tends to be like really, really late, middle of the night stuff for us. Now, here I saw earlier on Kyle drained this beautiful hole-in-one with a tailwind. And then I saw with a headwind, Zach had quite a nice, that is a nice shot, but I don't know, I just don't want to say nice shot to her 4 yards away in case he thinks I'm taking the piss. So I am going to play max numbers. Definitely playing max numbers. I'm looking to land here on the top of that crest. I'm going to put like 2 top spin, 3.5 right spin on that. And I'm going somewhere in the region of 10.5 rings, I would imagine. Just as a first look. I mean, I've never played the hole before, so... No curl, no any of that. Yeah, looks like a decent landing spot. Oh, no, I haven't allowed for that at all. Okay, though. See, the wind effect has pushed that considerably further than I was expecting, so I might need to go maybe with 4 on the right spin, but the 2 top spin can definitely be tinkered with a little bit into that wind. Nothing good happening there. What's happening here? Oh, that's my king chest. That's what's happening there. That's what's happening there. Now, we're going to carry on with this. Hopefully everyone's okay with this. Well, I mean, it was a total guess there, Fred, so I would say that was max number plus 10%, even though you're not anywhere near max, which, you know... yeah. It's more about a feel for what was happening there. So I guess I played it at like a max plus 5 with a power 3. So on the app, if you're on a power 3 ball and you're just using 11.6 wind with 5% elevation, then that number's coming out at 10.8. And I'm guessing I was somewhere around there. But you're basically at, you know, mid-club, but you're playing it. Whatever you use to get the number is absolutely fine, you know, but that was what I did there. Tim. He's a night owl. Oh, no, he's going to need a wind here. Only wind can save him. Well, I hope only wind can save him. Definitely should be the case that only wind can save him. But I've been known to make many aholics of many shots. So just over 8. So I wanted to keep some of that wind there. I would normally put a little tracer left-hand curl on that. But with that wind, I decided against it. So, I guess I kind of under-adjusted to allow for the fact that I was going to not curl it. Yeah, I think... oh, he's been stiffed. Generally speaking, Tim, course rotation, I think, would be a very good thing for the game. Unfortunately, we don't tend to get it. But yeah, they could just have all the courses on like a rotation. Or maybe some of the higher level courses that they only want to save for the third tee, you just have them on a rotation. Even if they rotated what was happening between courses 10 and 11 and 12, then it would still be better for the people playing them every day. If you get people play this game every single day. Right, I'm going to play this over. I'm going to play this over into a headwind. I find this shot very tricky. So I'm going to go there 2.5 in top spin. I'm going to play it 1-1, which is like basically a 15% overplay. And I'm guessing I'm still going to be short. Look at that. It's crazy, man. I need to be playing that like 25% over. 9.5 rings. because I was commentating on what was going to happen, and it happened exactly the way I was telling you it was going to happen, which tells you that I knew it was wrong, yet I did it anyway. That's interesting, Tony. I'm not sure about. I'm not sure about that. I think I can't see how we're closer to a Tour 13. I just can't see how we're close to a Tour 13 because before they launched Tour 12, Tour 11 was very busy, whereas getting the whole I don't think Tour 11 is as busy as Tour 12 is as busy as Tour 11 was before Tour 12 came. But who knows? Who knows? There certainly are enough courses to have an extra level. But it would just increase the divide between the haves and the have-nots as well. You know, the next price point will be, what, 100 million entry for a game? If they do go there. Or will it be 60 million? 60 million a game. Whoa, what the dickens is going on here? Wow, I haven't got a clue about this. I'm going to play it up here with absolutely no knowledge of anything. Oh, I'm not, am I? I'm going to time out. I'm going to time out. Oh, fuck me, that's terrible. So, can't tell you how many rings I pulled. I literally have never seen this hole on anyone's stream. And bollocks, I hate going first when you've never seen a hole before. But I'm fairly certain that line I was looking at is the line. Alright, now let's see what my boy's got here. If I swap over to Dougie, he's got a 13.6 win. Did he make any adjustments? Is that out of bounds? No, in the rough. I thought that was the out of bounds line. Alright, 2 shit shots. Showed us absolutely nothing. What a shame. Zam, welcome. That was wretched. I really want to see that again. Right, Frenchie's clan. Loving the Frenchie's clan. Team of beasts. Friendly bunch. So as we're all here for the same thing, hopefully we'll get a nice little explore of what is going on. Should we try a QB one? Let's try a QB one. So, plenty curl, like a min adjustment here, and just tap it up there. Hopefully it's rough, or behind a bush, it's going to be bushy. Terrible, massive left to right wind. I definitely didn't need that curl. Excuse me, this is poor, and it will get back to normal soon. Wow, right, so if anyone who saw the error of my way, other than wasting all my time looking at if I should use the wood or driver, if anyone has any expertise on that hole, please share your wisdom. I know, Tony, and how wrong the saying is about one in the hand is worth two in the bush. Say one in the bush is worth at least five in the hand, personally speaking. Right, have we got a lie? That's the question. Does we got a lie? We do. We do. Right, okay, so we're basically going to be playing this at max-ish. No. Let's lay off that that backspin. Right, okay, and I'm going to play this about 8.5 rings. Smidgen over, and I also pulled to the left because I couldn't pull back straight for some stupid reason. And a horrible shank, too great left. So, nothing good coming out of that, other than obviously a really left shot. I'm going to make my second brew of the day because that first one was wretched. Gallo, welcome. Thank you for the good luck and thanks for being here. So, fellas and ladies, if there's any ladies here, I've got some of last night's Whoa there, horsey! I've got some of last night's jalfrezi to pile into at the appointed time. Mushroom rice, obs, chili naan. Get on. Let me just tell you about the plan for the week. There'll be the normal exploratory stream tomorrow. Craig, welcome. Thanks for being here, buddy. So there'll be the normal exploratory stream tomorrow, and then there'll be qualifying either on Tuesday or Wednesday or both. The opening rounds, if I qualify, will be played on, I think, 2 Thursday, 1 on Friday, and then if I qualify, all 3 expert weekend rounds will be played on Saturday. Probably spaced throughout the day. I'm not a big fan of the marathon stream. I don't think it works well for me. That's the plan. So hopefully you can be involved if you like this kind of thing, which I imagine you do. Ooh, sidewind is a tricky one here. Sidewind is a tricky one on the spin. Because you're going to be curling it. And you can't forget that curling it will have an effect on the distance. And here I'm going to want to go at least... We're knocking on the door of 11 rings. And I don't know if I got them. I might have to go into power here. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. But that's a big win, so all the side spin is not going to cut the mustard. That might be too much curl. We'll have a look. It's not enough backspin, I can tell you that much. Damn! So definitely needed the 6 backspin. That's shit. I don't lose many on this hole, but that is poor. Could have come back right up here as well, played it the same as my man. I can't imagine that's enough backspin either. What's your plan this week, Tony? What is your busyness? Are you up and down country? no curl. I would suggest... Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, very nicely played. No curl. Wow. So, in the side wind, I much prefer that that angle. Well done, Greg. Well done, Greg. So, I've got no pussies here. So, oh, you are joking. I'll correct myself. We have one. Give it the devil horns and then run away. Now then. Two expert, one masters, two infant, rookie to play. 5 accounts. I mean, 5 accounts. Right, I'm going over here to the other side. Hopefully set up some kind of thorn. 5 accounts, Zam. Hour and a half each account for the weekend round and the opening round. It's 5 accounts. I'm trying to get my head around that. Oh no. Didn't see what he did wrong, but don't think it matters really, does it? Right, have I got a QB on? Here we go. So here I'm going to be playing, imagining like, no, I'm going to go just one more top spin there. Because when I put the right, I'm guessing that he hasn't allowed for the fact that the ball is going to be going a lot to the right when he puts the right curl on. Doesn't actually need that much right curl. You just need to get over, hopefully flick the rough on the other side, because if you don't flick the rough on the other side, then there's a chance that you're going long. If you flick the rough on the other side, you just set up a beautiful little thorn there. Seven accounts. Murray. That looks long, but fine. Alright, now, I'd love to start sinking some things, but I want to see these par 3 shootout holes as well, so it puts you in a bit of a quandary during your practicing. Right, nasty wind. What do we reckon here? Oh, just a smidgen too much. Just a smidgen too much on the adjustment. Oh shit. I mean, oh dearie me. Here we go then. Right. Oh, okay, at least it's similar to what we've had before. So, I'm going... I like the 2, maybe a smidgen under 2 this time, and maybe a full 4 to the right, just to continue to tweak the adjustments from previous. And yeah, again, just a click under 1 to 1, so 6 and 5, so 11 rings, no curl. That's 1 and a bit. Oh, still coming in nice. Maybe 1.5 next time. That was, this is nice. This is nice. Karen, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I mean, Craig, definitely. If you're talking about a rough bump here, I think that would be very risky myself. To control the top spin, to go up that rise and then down the hill to get close. It will be tricky. That looks like rough sand. There we go. Oh, shit. Wrong emoji. I hope he doesn't think I was saying close as in... Nah, didn't think so. Right, so... Alright. Killing it. Killing it. Enjoying this a great deal. I'm going to swap over to Dougie and play some Tour 11 as well. I just wish that they would do a single day, whatever day they choose, they launch the courses and just have a single day of nothing but those courses. Oh, hello. We've got a playful wind, but it's not as playful as it should be to get over. So what are we looking at here? 8.1, is it? 8.1. I want to land there, really. I want to land there. I'm going to give that a whirl. A little bit of curl. If I miss that strip of fairway, I'm goosed. Yep, greedy. Greedy boy. Should have pulled it back an extra ring. Oh, later, Murray, thank you for being here, buddy. Good night. In New Zealand, Sunday night has come too soon. But at least he'll get to start his tournament before us all. Lovely. Hopefully see you again soon, buddy. So that's probably the game over, you would imagine. Just because I got greedy. But I do love that drive, hitting that little strip of fairway between the bunker and the rough. That is what sets up the Alba. Oh, no. So easy to put too much curl on that. So now, in fact, it is not game over. It's game on. And what we got, do you know what, right? I'm not even going to be worried about getting it up there because I want the Guardian on. This second shot is going to be one that the Guardian is always going to be a good option on. So thank you all for being here. All you chatty bunch, all you silent bunch, whatever bunch you fall into, I'm delighted to have you. Right, what we got? Sweet Ace, welcome. Thank you for being here. 8.2 in wind. Now, we need to knock some of the... adjustment down, because it is clearly uphill there. So, always with the backspin on, what we want to do is just try and hit that little bit of funnel there. And then just have it drop right down. I'm probably going to play this about 7 rings. But yeah, I tend to go left of the hole and roll it down. You do see people going straight at it. But I just like that one. Booyah! Except it's not for an Alba. It's for an eagle because I've made a Horlicks of my drive. But same shot I would have played for an Alba if I hadn't have made a mess up of my drive. And now let's see how going right up. Now if I had have done what 100% eagle did there, I wouldn't be playing the same shot in the funnel. I would just be going for it here. Thanks, Craig, Tim. Are you shooting off, Karen, or am I missing it? Sorry. I've missed... Tony, of course. Enjoy the party. Hopefully there's some other dads there for your sake. See you soon, buddy. Right. No shootout. Unlikely to get a rematch when you chip in like that, but we can but try. Alright, so there's no time pressure at my end. I don't know how long a baby shower takes, but Kimmy has been collected by some friends of ours, and they're driving to a place I've never heard of for a baby shower with my homegirl Joyce, who's just about to hatch with their first little bubba. So I reckon I'm here for an hour or two at least. Right, tailwind, no tailwind. In fact, let's go with a layup shot here, and try and not be greedy this time, unlike last time when I ended up in the sand. Oh, fucking hell. I hate using the wrong emoji. Look, that's such a dick. Karen, I read your message to to Tony. See you in your dream. But you mean stream. Or do you? Is there something going on all the way from BC to Newcastle, England? Probably not. So he put the monkey cover and ice face up before he took his shot. So I'm guessing he didn't have confidence in the top spin. It looks like he's got over. Probably flicking the rough, yeah. So that's fine. I actually prefer that position to when you shoot right up the bank, because you haven't got any extra elevation to be concerned about. But here, oh wow, I'm going to need power. I will need power here, that is a fact. Because I'm going to... wait there, maybe I can play a rough bump. Starting off back here, I'm going to keep it left and long. And I am definitely going somewhere around 1-1 here, if allowed for. Whoa, or I'm going to run out of time, one or the other. This is going to be short. That is not enough overpower. Yep, sand. Bollocks. That is rubbish. That is rubbish. Multiple mistakes there. First one being, I said I was going to use Kingmakers and I didn't. And then I laid up, leaving myself with the opportunity to be short using a Titan ball. So, not very good all round. I am playing really slowly to the point of being like releasing on 1 or 0 most of my shots at the moment, and it needs to be improved upon. And this is one of the little problems that come about when you're focusing on many different things. You say, I haven't even finished my cup of tea, it's in the kitchen stewing right now. That's what I'm talking about. Focus. Focus is required. Right, that's where I want to land, just here on the front of the green. So nothing needed on the spin. It is going to be pushed, but how much I don't know. I'm going to go less than a ring. See what less than a ring looks like there. That's the right landing spot, and it's the right destination point as well. Whew. Here we go. What we got? Bob goes first. Excellent. Give me a breather. Okay, so now I've played this one, what, twice is it now? So I'm definitely going to keep with the 4 right spin, and I might just drop the top spin to just under 1 here. I was just under 2 last time, still went long. This is definitely more of a side wind than a headwind. Thanks, everyone. Craig, I've been playing since... Oh, it was 2 years in March. It was 2 years in March, so I didn't start playing in January when the game came out, but I did start in the March after the first release. So... a long time. A very long time to be playing a phone game. I've never been interested in phone games. But this one, and I think it's the community, you know, I think it must definitely be you guys. When you look at what the differences are between the phone games that I have played previously. Right, in 10.3, I'll be going, what? I should probably want to go about 9.5, I reckon. On previous showings, making sure to just go forward there. Whoa, that's really long, isn't it? No, it's fine. But that was just one top spin. I'm going to have to crank all of that right spin on at some point, you know. Keep missing left, even making these adjustments to the right spin. And I'm fairly certain Bob is going to be rematching us. Oh, don't say good luck and then run away. Are we not all doing the same thing here? And we're not all trying to play those holes and just have a look around? Oh, here we go. First time I've had a new hole. Now, I've seen people go left and right here. In the streams that I've seen, when Kyle, Bob, and Zach have done this, left and right have been good options. If you go left, then you end up with a cat that you need to severely curl to the right. And obviously, if you go left, you can see that you've got a fairly straight shot with your wood club there. So about the same as me there, Craig. I was May 17, March 17. Sorry, March 17. But yeah, about the same. They've done very well, I think. You know, in keeping the game interesting. Whatever the detractors say, you know, at the end of the day, people love whinging, and whinging is what they will do. So, I just want safe as houses here. Nothing other than popping it up there is what I'm aiming for. So, somewhere around 6.5. No curl, no anything, just... Oh, great right. Don't know if that's going to have any bearing on the proceedings. Let's find out. Looks like it is not. Sweet. Okay. That's lovely. I could have gone with the sniper bag there, because anyone who's watched the grind streams in the past will know that I do not use a sniper in tour play. I just don't find it a good option on 11. But in tournaments, it's pretty much the only wood club I use, or it's the primary choice where it's possible. You know, once you know where the winds are and such like. Now, you see his guide disappeared, and he's not doing any counter curl. I totally agree with that. The trees are so far in front of him, the wind will have already taken effect by the time it got to the area where the ball guide disappeared. So I would also not have curled around that tree. Michael, it's going very well, thank you, mate. It's we've had a decent look at a few holes already. This is one of the first times that we've had one in the actual tour play, but we've had a few of the shootouts, which has been lovely. I'm just going to pop a couple of top spin on that and adjust about maybe 11, maybe something a bit more. That'll do, pig. So leave the ball guide well offset to the left there. These side winds like this, they are no joke. Too much topspin. But you see, it was only a fraction wide of the hole. Don't be scared of allowing plenty for a 12-mile-an-hour crosswind. They look fantastic, and you know, I imagine people that have travelled to Southeast Asia will be extremely impressed with how these holes are looking compared to that beautiful part of the world, because yeah, you know, those those islands down south Thailand, and it's exactly the vista that they have achieved. So fantastic programming. The holes look interesting. I would love it if we could play them all, and it won't be until I do a review later on to see which ones we've had and not had. Ooh, now this will be interesting. This will be max backspin for my man here. Very, very challenging wind to adjust for on this hole. Sales Clark, thank you very much for being here. Are you off, Slick? T-Bone, well, wow, I've missed people's arrival. Sorry, I've just had a little scroll up to see if I've missed a message from Slick saying he was going. That's a lovely shot. Slick, thank you for being here, buddy. Santos! What? Wow. So, I imagine most of you are fully aware, but if you're not aware and you do like Golf Clash streams, which I imagine you do, Santos GTP, Slick Shot, Steve, click on their names, hit on subscribe, especially if you are looking for some second tee action. Okay, I'm going to leave that really short, and I'm going to play this about 11 rings. Because that is a big wind. I might have gone a bit too aggressive on the backspin there, but we shall find out. No, not enough, but okay. 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 Yeah, you need loads of backspin there. You don't want to be worrying about... Are we not all here to have a look at Tour 11 and see about working out some new holes? Right, so apologies if I've missed your arrival. If it's apparent that I've missed your message, it's because I've just missed it. It's not because of anything that I didn't want to answer you. So please just type it again. Karen appears to be the only mod in the stream right now, so she can also keep her beady eye out for things that I should have replied to and totally ignored, and maybe give me a kick if I need to answer someone. Very, very sorry. Sometimes the chat moves really quickly, and there are 20 people in here now on a Sunday morning. It's just crossed over to the afternoon, post-meridian, so well, I'm delighted you're spending your Sunday lunchtime with me. Thank you very much. Or Sunday, Saturday, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Santos, what is your schedule? And Slick, what is your schedule for streaming this week, please? If you are a streamer, if you put out any content, Golf Clash related whatsoever, this is a place that you can come and tell people what you're up to. So don't feel like you need to be invited to do that. That is an open invite. And I would personally be delighted to hear about what you're doing as well. So tell us what your schedule is, and when you're going to be doing things, and what division you're going to be doing things in. And yeah, let us all follow you and support you and subscribe to you and be part of whatever it is that you're going to be doing this week. Oh, Slick. The romantic in me would love Liverpool to win the league. I don't understand all this Liverpool hate because Liverpool are knobheads or whatever. You know, to me it makes no sense to, as a neutral, support those endless billions when the alternative is having a new name on the cup. Come on, man, you'd have a new name on the cup all day long. Surely, as a neutral, you would have a new name on the cup all day long. And yet, even Kim's dad, is a United fan, he would rather see City win the league than Liverpool. As a Man United fan, and he's not the only one. Many Man United fans would rather City win the league than Liverpool. And that is baffling to me. Because apparently there's nothing worse than a smug scouser, but for me, there's nothing worse than the same teams with endless bankrolls winning the Premier League when you could have a new name on the cup. How is a new name on the cup a bad thing? However, as a Spurs fan, when it comes to the Champions League final, I would be supporting Spurs all day long, obviously. I don't get it, Fred. I just don't get it. It's like, let's say the unimaginable happens and get in, and Arsenal get good again. If it was a situation where Chelsea and Arsenal were going into this last game of the season with the same set of circumstances that Liverpool and Man City are going into, then I would rather Chelsea win the league all day long, obviously. Whereas it seems that to me that most Man United fans would prefer to give it to City. Great, right, it's not going in the hole unless it comes back down the hill, which it won't. So that was poor, but hopefully we get a shootout hole that is a new one. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday, Pro and Expert, you've heard it here. If you like watching Santos sing his way through many a good round, then click on his name and hit subscribe. It is fantastic fun. Fantastic fun. Slick! Man, I thought you were a sweaty sock. How is it that you are a gunner, man? Slick, did you give us your schedule as well? So Slick has told us he's playing 2 Pro and 1 Expert. Santos doing Pro and Expert as well. The streaming community, by the way... Oh, this is the one I made an absolute shambles of before. Right, okay, so this time round, I'm going to try and... With this wind, I'm going to try and land it here. With plenty backspin. Or maybe the Guardian is the right play. How many rings is he playing this? That's about 8.5 rings. Does anyone know... I imagine it's going right with that wind. Oh no, it's coming back. So, whatever backspin he used was right, but he didn't offset any guide there by the looks of things. But his adjustment looked good and his spin looked good. It's massive. 6.6. It's a tiny wind. I might go and just have a look at this for the... Oh, it's a top spin shot, is it? Ooh, don't like that. Do not like that. Alright, I'm going to go with half a top spin and 5 right spin. And I am adjusting this 7.6, which is a 30% overplay. And let's have a look at a different approach. Well, it's landing on the fairway, so... I'm happy with that. 5 right spin, half a top spin. That was 5 right spin, half a top spin. I am going to put all this together into some kind of notes when I watch this back, because not having a look at any of that, not seeing any of these holes, and I certainly didn't make notes on the streams that I'd watched other people. I just like tried to remember. That's all I tried to do. Just tried to remember what they were doing. Just the different angles, the clubs. No, it's not the first rematch. It's the first rematch since the first guy we played, and we had that lovely series of 3. Now, I think right is the best play when the wind allows for it, but I can't imagine that this is that wind. I'm going to be using the Cataclysm for the first time, I imagine. Ah, slick. So, I understand now. But it's a shame that you went red. It is a shame you went red, let's be honest. Well, my man's got over there, so maybe I don't need the cat. Should we have it just in case? Let's have it just in case, shall we? Let's have it just in case. Right, so I'm going to need a little bit of juice. First time doing a big booming drive, I think. It's not like booming, but it's booming enough to mention. They were the cheapest to... Oh dear, that's long. Cheapest to watch back then, and now they are the most expensive football to watch in the world. How times change. You know the Deloitte audit into football money that happens at the end of every season. Last season, the information that they published was it was a headline on the BBC Sport app that said it is cheaper if you live in London to buy a Real Madrid season ticket and 18 flights to Madrid than it is to buy a season ticket at Arsenal. Yo, Mike! Welcome. I'm yet to catch up on your stream from yesterday, brother. I was watching Tony, and then I said goodnight because I was falling asleep, and then I saw that you were on. In fact, Tara left Tony's stream to come over to you, and I just couldn't keep my eyes open, mate. So hopefully that was a good stream for you, and you had a good time there. Always fun on Mike's stream. So if you don't know Ditto Head, don't be put off by that ridiculous name. He's actually top quality and loads of fun. Tell us about the Ditto Head. I do like a nickname. Alright, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. This is going to be a max overpower. Great. I'm always happy with a great with a max overpower, but it looks left. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. So here is another one. If you're looking to bank up who could be providing you top quality expert coverage this week and beyond, Ditto Head is your man, along with Santos, along with Steve. If anyone else here is doing things, speak up. We wanna be there. Oh, we wanna be there so bad. Right, so this is gonna move. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, Ditto Head, that is a phenomenal stream. When I was with you the other night and I pushed in and got to play you, and I did the same thing with Tony the other day as well. I haven't done a friendly stream, but really, really, really enjoyable stuff. Okay, so this is horrible. I'm going to play this about, I'm going to say, just shy of 5 backspin. This is a blind adjustment here, and if I put in 12.9 on my Ujima Bang, I'm going to be adjusting this about 9 rings. And that's 5 of them. And that is the other one. Oh wow, 3 releases from the right. They've all been perfect. I think it's an under adjustment. No, it's fine. There's not enough backspin though. 5 backspin there. 5 backspin there. 5 backspin there. Nice adjustment, but wrong spin. Man, you were killing the heavy rock music, Mike. Killing it. Different. I like it. I you know, anything that isn't this shitty EDM free to play bollocks is very welcome with me. Here we've got an extra mile sand bump. Look at that ball guide. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Straight up to the pin. Sand bumps just have a habit of making me look like a total numpty, though, unfortunately. Yes, Craig. 14 headwind. You're not. Oh dear. 14 headwind. You're not playing a wood club on this hole. So there's this hole and the other bounce over shot is you end up doing a blind adjustment. So you set up with your wood club, and then you adjust accordingly. But you know it's going to be the driver that you actually play with. So yeah, it's strange, and you unfortunately only get to learn the spin values that are required by getting your ass handed to you and doing plenty shit shots. Here we go. We haven't seen this one before, and we've got a fun wind. Oh, it's a fun wind that I don't really want to use either. Did I just say I don't want to use the fun wind? Shoot me. What about that cliff? Am I going to get stiffed here? I would have hooked that, sliced it, whatever, you know, big one of them. But I was worried about the cliff. So I've never seen this hole before. Maybe I should have put some right spin on that, by the looks of that. Shabs, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Delighted to have you in here. Again, I'm so sorry if I've missed any messages. It's literally like a brand new chat room as soon as I look down after taking a shot. This is the safe way, the right way, and you could say the right way is the right way. But I've got a bag full of berserkers, and generally when I get a tailwind, I'm inclined to whop one out. But yeah, I was worried about that wind taking the ball from left to right. That's why I put the left spin on it. Also, having never played the shot, you're always guessing a little bit. But we'll see. We'll see what's happening. You'd be surprised how close or how far that Nirvana goes with a power 5 ball. So I might still be in range. Don't look like I will be, actually. Well, I'm just going to curl this round. curl this round and see what it looks like. So what we got here is going to be, I don't know what the green does either. If the green slopes, the greens often slope, so I'm going to give that about 11 rings because I want to curl it and I don't want to be in danger of the rough. And I've done a great right, which is not the way I would want to do a great. So I'm clipping that rough I didn't want anything to do with. I tell you what, a perfect shot might have been okay there. And I don't mean in the hole, I just mean an okay result. That's still savable though. No, Steve, you're right. EM8 is a very unusual club here. I've seen this Alba dropped a couple of times as well on other people's streams. Oh, Karen, I cannot believe you're watching this at 4:30 in the morning. Do you want me to turn the music off? I can't imagine this is very nice at 4:30 in the morning, or indeed at any time, because it's dog shit, let's be honest. Get in, unlucky. We could have a quiet stream, a music-free stream just for Karen. If everyone's happy with that. And then moving. And I don't think anyone music, let's be honest. Yeah. There we go, Karen. There we go. Let's keep it 4:30 in the morning. Mike, 7:30 a.m. What have you got planned for your Sunday? Oh, you're a little sweetheart. So, we've already had New Zealand, West Coast, East Coast, Europe. It's good. It's good. International. Right, this is the third match with Unforgiven, is it not? And they are on the verge of a 3-0 Tonkin. So, Unforgiven does need this one. And it is a tricky one. It is a tricky one. It's definitely one to ignore the ball guide on. Anyone using a sniper here, this is definitely a hole where sniper advantage will be good. I think there probably is a way you can bounce on the right side of the fairway here with this wind and not have to use any curl. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Of course it's Mother's Day. T-Bone. T-Bone, have I even said hello to you? Apologies if I've missed you. That is a fantastic shot. This should be a hole that you can get within a couple of yards on every single wind, but still you need to do it. And that is no mean feat. Right, so we've got the benefit of an absolutely tiny looking wind here. For Tour 11 this is, considering I've got a power 1 ball. So I'm going to throw my ball guide ridiculously out there to the right. Totally ignore that. And then I'm going to play this, five something rings? 5.5 rings. Nice landing spot, not enough backspin, and I'm going to lose that one. A very nice series of games. They can get a lovely. Right, so that is exactly what you want. It don't matter what tour you're playing. Don't matter what tour you're playing, you just want to have a good series of games. There we go. There we go. Bonnie Scotland in the house. Oregon. Florida Gulf Coast. BC, Canada. Represent, man. This is international. I'm yet to go to BC as well. It's definitely on my hit list. I've got some friends in the Okanagan Valley that I am desperate to go and see, and they will be visited. So, wow, so many of you are waking up and just getting on a Golf Clash stream, which is exactly what I did this morning. Let me tell you, watching Kyle and Bob from last night. Getting stressed out watching my beautiful lady get ready. Man alive, you don't even know how many outfits she tried on. She's going to a baby shower. It's not like she's going out partying. She's going to a baby shower. Multiple outfits. 4 bras. 4 bras were tried on, man. Come on. How? That would be amazing, Karen. Now, I have seen like full curl, even slice shots here. But I don't think it's the play. I think the safe play is just to do what my man's doing here. Just tap it up there to be there. That has to be the safe play. Right, so what have we got here? Let's get that berserker off and get a kingmaker on. And see about an 8.5 wind with clubs. So we want to get over there. We definitely want to get over there. That's all we need to do. That is literally all we need to do. So I'm just going to go a little bit of overpower, about 7.5 rings, and maybe a fraction of curl, but nothing like crazy. Great left. Don't think it'll matter, but it is with the wind, so it's going to be more great than into the wind. That's coming out nice. Coming out nice. Oh, I know, Fred, but it stresses me out. It just stresses me right out. Watching it. And obviously she went with the thing that she had on first, which, you know, people make jokes out of that stuff, but that is the reality of the scenario. So that is not where you want to be leaving the ball guide. He actually moved from the place that he wanted to be leaving the ball guide forward massively. This is going to be long and left, I would suggest. Maybe now just long and right. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look about what oh, we're in thorn range. Hello. That was nicer. That is much nicer. Okay, right. I'm thinking up here then. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking there. If anything, it looks like it's uphill, not downhill. We want the rollout. I'm going to go about 5.5 rings, maybe a bit less than that. Very rarely do a no spin thorn. That is slightly over adjusted. Yeah, 5 would have been golden there. What I was looking for there was like a nice landing spot that isn't on a severe elevation, didn't require a lot of spin. When you spin a ball, you do need to factor in many more things. And to land on the green, which would be the optimum, landing position, it would have required so much backspin. And yeah, on the first look, I thought I'd try that. So don't forget these holes. I've never played them before, so I will be having a look at different ways, I would imagine, unless I think that I'm playing the hole the right way, in which case I'll just try and tweak it accordingly. Right, we've had some fairly decent success on this one. We haven't lost it yet. First time with a left to right wind here. And last time we had a similar wind orientation, albeit from the other angle. I believe the one topspin still went too far, so I might go with half a topspin here, and I'm going to put like 5 left spin on it, and then make my adjustment accordingly. Fred, I can't even like, I try and not look at it. Not my beautiful lady, man. Obviously, I want to look at that all day long. This is a lovely shot. Like the mind changing. I can't be around indecision. It is so stressful. Oh man, I'm on a cat. Why am I on a cat bag for? Alright, so I'm going about 7.5 rings here with half a topspin and 4 left spin and 7 and a bit rings. Pushing forward to allow for the depth change. Let's see about what that looks like. Nice landing spot again. Oh, not a nice landing spot again. But look at the rollout from just tapping that rough. That is incredible. That is madness. I can't believe how that rolled funneled down towards the hole. That is incredible. But Jules is always going to rematch. And we get a new hole. What is it? Right, this is the one. I've played this in a friendly. And I went left. And I know a lot of people are going... I went right. And I know a lot of people are going left. But that's a lot of people's business, because I am definitely going right here. And unless I get a fun wind that means I can go all the way to the green from the right... I think I'm probably going... Sorry, from the left. I think I'm probably going right every time. Why would you... This bounce over shot, to me, whilst it needs to be over adjusted, looks absolutely golden. Good sales clerk. Shabs, I think it's safe to say you're a rare breed. Because my experience is I'm sat there ready to go, wondering what is going on. But to me, this bounce over shot, right, it is the way. You do need to over adjust considerably, and if you are one of these people that need to know the reasons why things are, then I don't know. But if you accept that things are, then watch this. I didn't change my bag over, and I've still got that stupid cataclysm on. Right, now, I'm going to be playing this one with a B52, and I'm going to be going many rings. Many rings with much offset ball guide. I'm expecting the ball to bounce a lot closer to the rough than that, and I'm going to play this about 10 rings. Maybe a smidgen under, but still, thereabouts. No, short and hitting the rough. So even more ridiculousness required. I don't know why certain shots differ so much from everything else that we know about the game. But in this case, you need to be playing this like it appears to be about 40 to 50% over. Andrew, welcome. Thank you for being here. Afternoon? Yes, it is afternoon. It's 10 to 1. Post Meridian. Are you in Blighty, Andrew, or somewhere else European? Suffolk. How beautiful. How beautiful. So for those of you that don't know the geographical makeup of the British Isles, Andrew is basically in farmer country on the east, and I am in farmer country on the west. Both fairly south. But yeah, both very much bumpkins. But I'm actually not a bumpkin because I'm an expat. But I'm residing with the bumpkins. I'm an honorary Devonian. Been here 9 years now. It's long enough. And we've got Norfolk and Suffolk. Now, Karen, if you're still here, you could have some moderating to do here. We've got a battle. We've got a battle of the neighbouring counties going on. The old Norwich Ipswich is kicking off. It's kicking off, Karen. You might need to use some of the tools at your disposal. Start cracking some heads. All right. So what are we doing here? Because I've still got this stupid club on. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna totally ignore the ball guide here. This is going to move. I'm used to playing it with a Titan now, so the wind tends to be a bit stronger, but still I'm going to allow for that much. 5 backspin, 2 right spin, and I'm probably going to play this close to 4.5 rings, I would imagine. Something around there. Great left. First great left in a shootout. But it's much better great left than great right. I can tell you with the wind like that is. Perfect shot would have been nicer. But that's the way it goes. Right, I'm going to flick the kettle on whilst Jules makes this 2-zip. So I told you that, yeah, I know Max Martin. I know it was you, Max. So, that's beautiful. So, now need to pull my pants up to avoid a 3-0 tonking here. And he's going to be up for this. He can smell some cheap win. I've really got to moderate what I'm saying. It's very easy to just speak forth when this is a family show. So, tailwind, a proper tailwind now. So, with this wind, we go straight over. With plenty left curl, which we don't normally do on this one. So I'm going to put the target over to the right to allow for the fact that the ball is going to go left. And hopefully leave us in a nice position here. Oh, for fuck's sake, that is awful. Oh, and I didn't change my wood again, so not that it's going to matter too much, because I have hit the worst drive ever seen in Golf Clash. But I need to put my Guardian bag back on. Thank you, Santos, unfortunately, and Craig. Thank you all. Too late. Wow, what does that ball do? I didn't see the stats. Is that just the reskinned Kingmaker? Whereabouts, Max? Oh dear, too much curl. Now, people are saying hi, Papa, which would indicate Papa Sloth has arrived. Ha! There you are. Sorry, I couldn't see you in the chat. Welcome, Papa Sloth. Good to have you in here, buddy. Now, normally I wouldn't bother trying to go up here, but that wind would it would be remiss of me not to, I would suggest. So, let's just give that about 7-ish, 7.5 maybe. I'm going to push forward as well, just because we've got the room to, and it's uphill. And hopefully set up a little thorn in the front door, I would suggest, because you've got plenty of room in front of the hole. Near Exeter, that's where I am, Max. Not near Exeter, in Exeter. Wow, all of a sudden we are 34, and I appreciate every single one of you, even those that have not said anything. I hope you're enjoying yourselves, having a nice time. If you want to know anything, just speak up. If you don't want to speak up in a room, then you can get in touch with me via the messages, via Facebook, any other way. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for your support. And by support, I mean attendance. That is the support. You don't need to be doing anything to supporting your presence is support. Okay, so I'm going to ignore that ball guide. This is a massive wind. Yeah, so I'm just going to ignore that ball guide. That's the offset, and then I'm going to play this like regular max number. So 6.5, getting on for 7. It's a good shot, but not good enough. Scott Douglas, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sean, welcome, and thank you for being here. Charles, welcome, and thank you for being here. Wow. What a wonderful stream. What an absolutely wonderful stream. So, unless Jules pops this in, then I will have one last chance to redeem myself and avoid the 3-0 spanking. Bahuma, welcome. Couldn't agree with you more. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums and all your mums and all the mums all over the world. I actually took my mum to Alton Towers, this big theme park, Friday rather. Nothing to do with the American Mother's Day that we're celebrating today. The Mother's Day in England happens in the middle of March. But my mum and I, we really like a theme park. So it's not something you can do very nicely in March because it's freezing. So I booked up tickets to Alton Towers and we went there on Friday and had the most wonderful day. Antonius, welcome. It started very nicely, mate. It started lovely here. We've had a good look at some new holes. I've got to use a berserker ball, not to any great effect, but I think we're close to dialing in a couple. Now, of course it's a tailwind when he's got a sniper and I haven't changed my bag and I've got my stupid cat on. Course that's what's happening here. Again, this is, if you are in a position with a tailwind, the sniper is definitely the best wood on this hole. Now, that should be beatable. But is it though? This is the question. Now, when I was watching Kyle's stream earlier, he played a beautiful line with his cat. I'm going to go here with 5 backspin, I think. And I'm going to adjust approximately 7 rings. Maybe a smidgen under. So this is it. This is the last chance to pull my pants up. Oh, and I've taken it. Kyle, you little beauty. Thank you so much for showing me that line. I never, ever, ever considered starting my adjustment that left before this morning. Watching his stream. So that's fantastic. Nice little series with Jules. I avoid the 3-0 whitewash and we move on hopefully towards some newer holes. And I'm going to change my bag. Change my bag. Thank you. Pat Cop. Tony, welcome. Anyone? Oh, Alan. Anyone else I've missed? Thank you so much. Boomer, I welcomed you and then echoed your appreciation of mums all over the world. You are most welcome to be here as always, my friend. Oh, everybody's here. We're going to do the bag. Daniel, I am thinking the holes look beautiful. They play very nicely. The scores are wind dependent. Or do you know what? I need my cat on this bag with this wind. Of course I do. As if that was not going to be the case. But I'm not going to get far enough down this with my drive. So the plan here is just get it down there as far as I can. The ball is going to come out further to the right because I'm going to put all this curl on. Oh, great, right is not very good. Look how far right that is. Only some of that is the great right. I haven't put enough curl on it. I've managed to stay out of the rough. Nice, but I will need all of that cat. But I'm on the wrong side of the fairway to do anything nice with it. Whew. Welcome, everybody. Wow, what a lovely start to the day for me this is. And I hope you're all having a nice time as well. Right, let's finish that brew. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's my go, is it? That's nice. Okay. 13.3 is basically going to be, what, 9? No, 8-ish. And I'm going to borrow some, actually, so I'm going to push forward. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Pushing forward a little bit of curl. Not trying to use the slope here, just trying to cut it over with a bit of backspin to roll somewhere near the hole. What I mean is, I'm not going for the hole out. I don't think it was possible from the angle that I had, so just use the facilities slightly and put yourself in a position. Oh, what's happened here? Who did? What you done, fella? Oh. Johnny, welcome. What's your time zone? Peter Johnson? What? Everybody's here. Oh no, who did? Come on, man. And I think you can see the effects of a savage month of grinding, because Udit's using a navigator ball, and I can only imagine that this is as a result of depleting everything. This guy's in the same clan as Kyle, Desert Mirage. They are fighting for their lives to be in third place in the Champions 100. The endless grind of the top end of the game. 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Nice. Yeah, Sean went to bed, a couple of hours ago? Sunday night already in New Zealand. Unlucky Udit. So that's the game. Right. What are we doing on trophies? Getting back there. One win away, I think, from getting back to the trophies. And he's up for it again. Sweet. Right, what we're looking at here is the question. When you don't have the wind on this hole, it's just rubbish. This is a boring hole. So let's just get it done. A little bit of topspin. Try and get it up there towards the right of these bunkers. That was a little bit too much topspin, if I'm honest with you. On the purpose of going right, or like curling it over to the right, he's going to whop a marlin out. This is a man who has used his balls. Good, Max. Let's do that. If you are willing to share your age here in the stream, please do that. Boomer leading off with a 67, Max with a 55. I'm 38 in a couple of weeks. That's long. And this is going to be short iron territory, which is nice. So what we're doing here is about 2 top spin, maybe 3. We'll go 3. Three in top spin, and just going to give this a little bit of caution, so I'm going to go 7 rings. Shouldn't really need the caution because I left a couple of rings in front of the aiming point, but a couple of rings is nothing. No, not enough. Not enough. Or too much caution. Didn't need the caution at all. If I had have ignored that, maybe gone 6.5. But with a Spitfire 5, Udit will just be happy to be halving this hole with a birdie. Robbie. Tony, many happy returns. Wow, 50 today. Fantastic innings, mate. Absolutely delighted that you are spending some of that here. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Robbie, how have you found your preparations going? And let me tell you, we've discussed every other streamer that's been in here. If you are looking for some expert and masters, we've had plenty of pro and expert, but Robbie, like me, will be doing expert and masters. So please prepare to be amazed when you click on Robbie Stockton's name and hit subscribe, because he will be wowing your eyes. Wow, this is the first birthday that anyone has declared, Tony, even, you know? What an honour that that is the case. 50 as well. Tell us what your 50th birthday plans are, because that is a big one. That is a special day. Slick, that would be what I would do if I hated the man, not. Kyle. If you were on Kyle's stream on your 50th birthday, you would get the most beautiful happy birthday. The guy sings like an angel. I don't. I sing like drowning cats. Napping. What a great way to spend your 50th birthday. T-Bone, have I just missed you? Say, oh my life, we've got a double birthday. We have double birthday bonanza. 63 today, T-Bone. Many, many happy returns. Wow. So, Boomer, what do you think about that? You're not the only man in his 60s in here. And that is a fine shot from Udit. All right, and I've still got the Cat 6 on. I didn't change my bag. After all of that. Change your bag. What a dickhead. Can you even imagine it? Right, so I'm going loads of backspin, all the right spin, totally ignoring that ball guide. Throwing it up here to the right-hand side, and I will be adjusting just shy of 7.5 rings. I'm going to do this at. And I hit a great right, which may well put me in the rough. Yeah, it will. What a piece of shit club. I hate the Cataclysm. Oh, anyone subscribing to Robbie is just gonna be amazed. What a player! What a fantastic player! And let's see about finishing off this series of 3, 1-1. I've just lost to a Marlin ball. Just lost to a Marlin ball. You love the cat. Fair play, Pete. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I think because, it was sniper all the way. It was nothing but sniper. There was no question of anything else. Before multiple bags came along, it was all sniper. Then third T came along, and then for me it was no sniper. No sniper anywhere. It was all Guardian. Then multiple bags came, and it was either Guardian or you then had the emergency cat in there. And it's always just been the emergency club. It's never been the club. Thank you. Thank you. I will be changing the bag here. Unless, of course... No, wait, didn't I need the... No, I didn't need the cat bag there at all. Udit's got a sense of humour. I like this guy already. I would match his ball normally, but this is all about training for the tournament, and here we have a tournament hole, and wouldn't you know it, I need the cat on once again. So the 2 times that I've at least tried to remember, I have actually not been able to change it purely because I need it. Right, okay, I'm going to do a max as well, because there is every chance that some of these drives are going to be max. And so you got to practice them. This does look like a fairly generous fairway as well. Even allowing for the great ball there. So yeah, if you haven't been mentioned as someone providing content and you provide content, then please speak up. Speak up. Because we want to follow everyone. We want to follow every single streamer out there and show them some streaming love. And let me tell you, and ask you at the same time as telling you, the most requests that I have recently are for Tour 10 content. So if you know anyone who is like exclusively playing 10, it would be very, very, very appreciated by a lot of the people in this stream. I know that much. Now, that's a massive drop down between that first and second bounce, so I'm going to adjust that even more over. Going to do this 6.5 rings, which is probably too much, but we shall see. Yeah, it definitely landed further to the right of where I was aiming it. So that was a nice offset, but a bad ring play. Sometimes you can't tell, sometimes you very much can tell. The reason I could tell there was because I bounced. The first bounce was nowhere near where I was aiming it from. But the offset was good. So you've got to remember, if you've got a huge difference in elevation between the first and second bounce, you really must offset accordingly, and especially in different winds. That is going to have a huge bearing on where you set up your first bounce. I'm really looking forward to these holes, and I hope they stay on Tour 11 when the tournament's over. Now, obviously, in usual circumstances, I would tap this in for a win and off we go. But today, I want a shootout. Oh, for fuck's sake, Udit! Look at what's going on, will you, man? Oh, look at what's going on. speechless. Absolutely speechless. Right, so on we go. On we go. I've just missed loads. Tour 10 was a soul-sucking dingleberry. That is the soundbite of the stream. Johnny, you stream. Tink, is this... I don't... Oh, I'm delighted to be your 91st subscriber. Johnny! Johnny, who's in every stream, supporting every streamer, streams. Have you ever said that in my stream? All the invitations to tell us about what you're doing. Bag. Yes, Pat Cop, thank you. I'm in the 19th, yes, on my Dougie account, which will be played forthwith. I'm going to be playing that account. We might give this another... I don't know. I'll tell you what. Let's see how this goes, first of all. Now, I'm just going to use a Titan ball. And I'm... In fact, is this not one that we decided that we could get over on? Or was it a 15 wind? This could be total dog shit, but my man's in the rough, so let's see about it. Because I had a wind and I ended up going over, thinking I was going for a sand bump. Yeah. And it was 15. So 15 is the cutoff to do the backspin shot there. Anything less than 15 is going to be a sand bump. But we got the little funnel. And the funnel works very, very, very well. Yes, Chris, that was intentional. It was obviously terrible, but it was intentional because I wanted to see what wind clears the rough that guards the bunker there. Because it was on a recent stream that I went for the sand bump with the Titan ball and cleared the rough and went a long, long way, let me tell you. A long way. Oh dear. So this little funnel is money, right? So we just want to aim well up to the left of the hole. We're going to put like one backspin on, but you see the more you go up, the more it is money. I'm not going to put any backspin on, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. And then adjust like half, not even half of a ring. So that's what the guide's looking like. Great left, should be okay. No, too high up there, I think. So that's a shame. I think I pussied out a bit on that a little bit. I stream tournaments, Brendan. I certainly do. This time round, it's going to be 1 expert and 2 masters, because I'm taking my main ult to masters. Try and cash in on the massive extra points available in the major. And I did say that when my APOC got to a level 6, I would do it. And I lied, because I've played 2 tournaments with my APOC 6. No, just 1. I've only played 1. But still, a lie's a lie. Oh, I'm glad you've got some... Okay. What we got here? We got 11.7. And I'm going to throw this one out here. It's going to be a small... Wait there, if I just cancel that down. This is only going to be about 8.5, I would suggest. And when I say I suggest, I mean hope. I'm going to do this with, oh, for fuck's sake. Left, all the right spin, 3 back spin, and it's, that left has killed it. Awful, 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 awful. That was a huge left. So that's a shame. Maybe I should have gone with a wood club. I don't know if Carl's adjustment would have worked there with this headwind. So that was poor. In fact, excuse me for just 1 second. Right, sorry about that. I've been down in tea like some colonialist. You know, nature calls. Apologies for the delay. Right, so what's happening here? Change your bag. Change your bag. Change your bag. Thanks, Shabs. Oh, hello. It's Gollum. Second opponent from Frogs United earlier. This is a new name to me. I don't know if it's a clan change name. It's definitely another Cataclysm. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny. So last time I tried the big boomer. Let's try non-boomer this time. Just to see. I'm going to play this 1-to-1. There's a huge elevation change. See how much power that's going to mean I need. A little bit of power. Great right, only a little one though. Oh, yeah, you're just better off just smashing it down there. Just better off smashing it. But you need to have a look at every way when you're doing these exploratory sessions. Yeah, the league's over, isn't it, Slick? All but over. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen today in the Premier League. So rare do we get a final day showdown with more than one result possible, certainly at the top end anyway. Usually there's still a relegation fight to play for, but that's gone. That's all over. Oh, Santos, thank you so much for being here, my friend. It means a lot. You're an absolute legend, and I really, really appreciate your support, buddy. Thank you. All right, so we have a little tailwind. So I'm going to be focusing more about how to offset the guide here, not the landing position. So I'm going to intentionally leave this really short. I don't like that. I think it's not short enough. Just trickling onto the green, going about 8.5 rings here. Great left. Come on, man. I didn't hit a great for absolutely ages, and now I can't stop hitting them. Nice pace as well. Damn. Good look at that would have been nice. And I fluffed it once again. I support Spurs. Who's talking about Spurs? Come on, you Spurs. Friendlies at 8 p.m. Wow. I will hopefully be there to have a piece of that, Steve. I did a thing last night where I was playing with Mike, and who was it? It was Emily, the little tinker, because it was Mike's baby account, and he had, a weak bag. And none of my alts are connected to Facebook, so he can only play a friendly against my main. It was decided that Emily would choose my bag. Got me some amazing clubs in there. Rocket. I forget what the wood was. Grim Reaper. Boomerang. The Runner. Horrific. Absolutely horrific. 100 subs, Slick. Get on, boy. And look, if people here are yet to know the brilliance of what Slick sounds like and plays like, then the only way to do that is to click on his name and hit subscribe and hit the bell, and then when the notification comes, hit on the link and be amazed. Get on, Alan. Well done. Well done. Right, now, this is basically the same wind that I've had every single time. I did lose the last one with the left to right version of this wind, but on this wind I'm going to be playing 4 right spin, just shy of 1 top spin. What club have I got? Don't tell me I didn't change my bag again. I didn't change my bag again. What a bell end. What an absolute numpty. Why is it? Or did I want it? I wanted it, didn't I? I wanted the bag. I wanted the bag. Yeah, Mike, it was a lot of fun. That's a good shot. Get in, get in, get in, get in. That is beautiful. And you know the angle. If you've ever hit a hole in one before, you know the angle, right? Follow that then. Okay, now mine is a straight side wind this time. So I'm going 4 left, 4 right, that's right. Where's 4 right? I haven't seen him today. And I'm going about 6.5, maybe a bit less than that. Looks left already. That's not the angle. You know that angle that we just saw. That isn't it. So, lovely shot from my opponent. He's already got his good luck in, ready to run away with his points. And will he just leg it like the other Frogs United guy? He's having a think about it, but them's the breaks. Right, so disappointing, but always nice to see a hole in one. Maybe we should have replayed his shot. We'll replay it shortly. Right, now. Now. Ooh, now we've got a wind. So I am going to change my bag to the Guardian. And I'm also going to try and go over here. Now, when I try and go over, I like to have the approach of about 2 top spin and Plenty curl, obviously. That good left will probably help him. But it's very easy to over topspin this. Ooh, dearie me. Dearie me, yeah, oops. Alright, so bag 1, 14.6 wind, about 2 topspin. And we're looking for the second bounce right on the edge here. Maybe even 1 topspin, because that curl is going to really take this ball to the left. Great left. Hopefully that helps. No water. Should have been no topspin for the second bounce. That was a monster wind. Monster wind. No topspin for that massive wind. Just left spin. If you do hit that spot there, then you just dribble out of the rough with a very, very makeable wedge shot. So disappointed I couldn't show you that, because that's normally pretty good. Yeah, the fairway is lumpy bumpy there, Sean, but still, it's the topspin that tends to kill people. You know, you can sometimes if you put too much topspin on, you can be fine as well. Oh, bugger. So yeah, this ain't happening. Just get this done. Oh, don't worry about thumbs up. Well, I mean, you know, like what you like. I just don't understand it. I don't know what benefit it is to me. Right, what we got? What we got? We gonna have some kind of bend it round the corner job, are we? And that's going to be what? Ooh, dearie me, dearie me. No curl, against my better judgment. I really wanted to curl that, but decided against it, and it's in. I've done a save with a marlin. Now we're going to have a marlin and a whatever he's got. That is funny. That is funny. You know, because he was like, obviously a yard away from the pin when I was teeing off, so I thought this is gone. And now, am I going to be able to make a minimum adjustment APOC? I think I probably am. What's my wind going to be? About 11? So, am I going to be able to adjust 7.2? It'll be interesting. I think I probably can. Which would be my preference here. That looks right. Oh no, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect line. This is going to be within a yard and a half. A couple of yards away. I mean, my man deserves the win here, so I'm not overly worried about that. Can't believe that it's a 9.5. That's 6.2. Nah. No, nowhere near. Right, okay, so in that case, it is going to be the... oh, this is horrible. Horrible! I'm just going to have to guess an adjustment here. Ugh. I don't think I've used enough backspin anyway, but... No, I'm up the left-hand side, so that's always going to be 3.5 yards. You need to be up the right-hand side of the pin here. But I'm, pretty pleased to be doing a blind adjustment like that. Maybe I should have kept a proper ball on it and not given up on the hole. Many things you can learn about there. And we get a replay out of it as well. So, in fact, I think we've had many good games against Keld 3. And I think they normally end up being a series. Maybe anyone else on the stream would have as good a memory of that as I am. Now, last time round, I did have the tailwind with with this, and I messed up my berserker shot a little bit, and I ended up in the left-hand rough. So here, I'm going to do it again. I'm wondering if I should go straight down, though. Try and get over onto the roll through there with a little... Because if you could just be, like, right in front... That can't be a great position, can it? That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. I think we should be able to roll through and end up somewhere here. The problem is, with putting the right curl on, you are going to mean that the ball is going to move considerably further in the air. So I need to really aim this left, to allow for that. Don't want to be leaving any of that topspin off. All right. Wish me luck. Sweet. Oh my gosh. All the way to the end. Oh, and beyond. To infinity and beyond. Wow, 582! I think 582 could be a new drive. No, 585. Close. Close. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. That's why we're doing these little exploratory streams, is it not? To have a butcher's look at what's going on. That is a really thin piece of fairway, so you have to allow for the fact that the ball is going beyond with the curl in a tailwind scenario and not going as far in a headwind scenario. So if you're curling right into a headwind, you're going to land left. If you're curling right into a tailwind, you're going to land right. I'm not going to be using any premium balls on tour play, so it's going to be Titans, Kingmakers, or Berserkers. Even though, of course, yeah, that could that have got to green? Probably not. Probably would have just dribbled into the same bunker, if I'm honest. All right, I'm going to just spin it a little bit. It's hard to gauge what the wind is going to do here. So I'm just going to leave it like a cup or two outside, ball guide going through. Oh no, I don't like it. I'm going to move it more. I'm going to move it a square. I just saw that it was so far downhill. That's a great right, but only a little one, and it's missing. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Well, that was exciting. Now we've got a Kingmaker versus Berserker shootout. And let's be honest, I'll be probably looking to save a 3-zip in the final match. Oh, it's close. It is close, but no cigar. So, nice drive. And again, it's just worth noting that, if you find yourself in that scenario, then, I went back to put the last little bit of topspin on, but if I had have left the topspin off, then potentially I would have just been in a beautiful scenario there where I could have... Now, I presume I've got my Guardian on. I have definitely got my Guardian on. And in this case, we haven't had a tailwind yet, but I'm going to be dropping at least 1.5. And look, Kelt's going for the rough bump. So someone called for that earlier. Right. And a healthy over-adjustment. It's always hard watching, or trying to count how someone adjusts, because they never adjust how you do. So that looks nice and straight, though. That looks really nice and straight. Maybe a bit right, but the slope of the green's going to come in, and that is booty. Anytime you're 2 yards away, you're giving it a chance. That is a fact. Right, so this is what we're looking at. I don't want to change my approach because I kind of like how this has been coming out. So I'm going with 3.5 and 1. Of course, it doesn't look right. No, it doesn't look right. And here I'm going 13.5. So I'm going to go 8.5 and then the other 5. Let's see the landing position first of all. Looks fairly straight, and it's far, far, far too under adjusted. So good game indeed. Oh shit, I've said good luck. Yes, so in my life. I hope you didn't think I was taking my 2-0 spanking and getting out of there. I like 3-0 spankings, please, Kel 3. Right, so Brendan, when you say in APOC 5 make the first hop, on what do you mean on that par 5 that we just had? Fucking hell, wrong emoji. We all know this one. Right, so we're going max and we're going cat, and this is going to be one of those drives where it is max, max, max. Now, when I put the right curl on here, I'm going to land left of this position, so I can be a bit more aggressive towards that left edge for the aforementioned reasons. See how far left that landed of my aiming spot? All the way down. This is definitely one of my favourite drives in Tour 11. It's an absolute beauty. Yeah, and I definitely need to be seeing some more stuff there. That rough bump came out beautiful for Keld, so that might well be the one to play. What did he play about? I'm guessing about 13 or 14 rings. So there you go, 2 nice drives. Now this is a tricky shot sometimes. 9.5 in the face. Right, so what I usually like to do here is to play about 1.5 in topspin. And I like to leave the ball guide left of the hole as well. I just find the roll of the green here comes up better from the left. Okay, and then I am definitely playing this about 6 rings. Sorry, I'm tight on time again. That's a nice landing spot. That's a nice pace to come on, and that's a lovely shot. That is honestly the first. That is the first time I've ever got that Alba. But I've come close many times, which is why I know that it's about 1.5 topspin into a headwind, about half a topspin with a tailwind, and aiming aiming right of the pin. Is the charm. Is the charm. Thank you. It's the kind of shot you expect to dribble by on the left, because even though I'm aiming right, it always seems to just dribble by on the left of the hole. So always nice to bag your first Alba on a hole. I do like this hole. Like I say, that's one of my favourite drives in Tour 11. Wow. Nice. Now, oh man, this is... Look, what a fine way to avoid the 3-zip. It would have been nice to have another shootout. I do love playing... It's just nice to come up against these good folk. What we're doing on power, let's get that unplugged for a start. Now, in fact, wait there. Have we got Karen still here? If we don't have Karen here, then let's get the tunes back on. Just because it's 4:30 in the morning and it was awful, shitty dance music. So we'll put the tunes back on now. Unless you don't want them. If you want music free, just say now. We'll just take a quick straw poll and then... I don't mind either way. It's just I don't want you thinking where's the tunes at. All right, now I think about a couple more games here, and then maybe head over and have a little look what an Apox 6 Thor's 6 bag is going to look like. Right, it's 1-1. 1-1. Right. No, Karen was BC, so West Coast Canada. That was a couple of hours ago when the stream started. I imagine she's having a little sleep now, bless her. Oh, Karen, thank you so much. There you are. Right then, we have Playful Wind. Now, I'm going to use 1 backspin and 25 ring adjustment. And maybe not even all the power. Right, 10. So I think most of the power... I want to get this nailed. That's also too long. Not enough backspin. Oh, well, you could say that was a decent effort. Either or. Either or. Oh, Karen, you absolute sweetheart. Thank you for everything you do. Now everyone say goodbye to Karen now. Sleep well. I will get that shot to the green at some point. That was with what, one backspin? I'm wondering if no backspin would have come up a bit nicer there instead of sticking in the rough. But we've got a little look here from what Hasselhoff is doing. And I would happily follow him into that hole. Did he grate it? Is that why he did eyes, hands over eyes? Okie dokie. It's not even going to move. It's not even going to move. Just going to drop it outside. Just a dot. Great left. Fucking bollocks. So I'm not going to follow him into the hole with a grate. But I had some fun using a berserker, and to be honest, I would much rather use a berserker and lose a hole than not use a berserker. Oh, what is with everyone? Right, one more. One more. And then... Thanks, Tink. Right, what we got? Oh, we got a new hole. Oh, we got a new hole and a tailwind. What would you do with this one then? I saw Zach try and go left with that and didn't really work out too well. Let's try and go right with it. Let's go right with it. So again, I want to aim to the right because I'm going to be curling left. Can I get all the way up there? Let's find out. Great left. Oh no, 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 there's trees there. There's trees there. This is going to be the shortest ever drive with a berserker, I think. Nice! What did you do with your massive tailwind? I hit my berserker an Apoc 7, 229 yards. Sweet! Oh, thanks, Alan. So, the only get that vape out of my throat. The only two attempts I have seen at using a berserker to have some fun with the tailwind have been Zach going left into the water and me going right into the tree. It doesn't necessarily mean that that there is no shot available. It just means that it isn't those two. So let's. Oh, they're little tinkers with the trees because they know the shots that we would like to play with winds, and so they. So they design the courses accordingly to make us not have those things available to us, which is, you know, it's clever. It's clever. I definitely applaud their course designing. Right, I'm putting the left spin on here because I'm going to be curling it. Sorry, I'm putting the right spin on here because I'm going to be curling it, and I don't want to be going too far left with the left curl. Could have been a bit more aggressive on the power. Oh, and would you believe it? I've gone into the rough there. Didn't even think that was going to be in the equation. So it's going to be my old trusty Nirvana, just like old times. Just like old times. So I'll be very interested to see which holes I've had and which holes I am missing. Hopefully this has been of interest to you all who may or may not be playing Masters. Always played that nicely, hasn't he? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just knew that was a little beauty as soon as it started curling around that tree. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Little 14-mile-an-hour side wind right now. What are we reckoning here? What are we reckoning here? Right, it's not much on the adjustment in comparison to the club, so I think I'll probably just drop this about half a ring. Yeah, looks about right. Ah! Great with the wind, or great into the wind, and it's in. Oh, hate when I don't hit my perfect ball. I'm going to give myself that because a great ball chip in. Are you playing Masters as well, Craig? Thanks, birthday boy. Alright, my worst shootout hole with a Berserker versus a Titan. Lovely! Oh, but at least I'll be able to adjust my, John Ritchie in the house! And Ben, welcome, welcome. Wow, what a fine day. John Boy, tell us what your thoughts on the third tee is looking like. I just had... I don't know when you came in here, but the hole that we just had a tailwind, licking my lips, whopped my Berserker out. They've only gone and put some trees on the right hand side. Did a 229-yard drive. Managed to halve it with an eagle chip from the rough. Oh, that's poor. Poor, that's the word I'm looking for. It's the only word in my vocab to describe that. And here I am with a Cat 6 and a 14.9 side wind. It is tricky to adjust for that on this hole. But let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. So no curl, no anything. I'm just going to plop that up there. And I'm adjusting about... I want to say 11 rings, but we shall see. That many rings. Whew. Stole that one. I stole that one. So... Claps normally mean he's interested in a rematch. I'm not going to leg it away from this guy if he does want a rematch, but I will switch over to Dougie. Right. Alright, so let's get out of this. King chest. King chest is absolutely guaranteed, and we are going Gmail and Right. So, same shizness going on here. Oh, was that an APOC card? Looked like it to me. Right, come on, you little beauty. Teo, welcome. All right then. So this account is going up into the Masters division. It might be going up there to stay. Or it might come back squealing like a little girl with his tail between his legs. So we go Dougie. And I've had a notification. I don't get notifications, and I see other streamers, they get these notifications and they get to thank everyone the second someone subscribes or does anything nice. I don't get them. Don't know how that works. Just a simple stream here. Thank you, Brendan, for subscribing to the channel. And if anyone else has not yet subscribed, and if you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button before you go. Hit the little bell if you want to get told when things are happening, which will be plenty this week and heading towards the weekend, I can tell you. Culminating in what is surely going to be 3 epic weekend round streams on Saturday. Wow, I've not seen anyone go this way. It looked like a really nice drive to set up though, didn't it? Wow. I was going to go here and set up a sand bump like I'd seen on other streams, but I am going to do that. No, I like a big booming drive as much as the next man. Yeah. Let's go that way. Sorry, I'm really not very organised here, but and I've got absolutely no idea what is in my bag. So we've got surprise wood. Oh, for fuck's sake. We haven't got surprise wood. We've got a Nirvana. What a dickhead. I need 150 curl for this hole. Going left. No, you just pop it up straight and then you leave yourself on the bank and then just sand bump it here. And you just dribbles out with your Nirvana. Not Nirvana, Goliath. Looking booty. So that's a shame because you like to dial in the first time you're playing a hole, but it should be possible to get somewhere close with a Nirvana. At least it's a side wind, not a. Oh yeah, but Teo, if you bomb it, you're going to need a tailwind, like a proper tailwind, to go for the green. I mean, Zach did that beautifully with a Thor 6 and Berserker on his channel. That's a nice shot. Right, okay, the kettle is screaming my name. I'm going to need another cup of tea in a second. Alright, 12-8. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? A little bit of overpower, a little bit of offset as well. And that fairway looks funky as. And I'm going a lot of rings here. And some power. Sit down nicely there. No! Fringe. No, just a little putt. So, not too bad. Yeah, Sales Clark. It was a booty. It was an absolute booty. And yeah, you know, it's the kind of thing. The benefit of playing these holes is you probably at some point over a period of time going to encounter the winds that they throw up on Monday, and you'll be able to say, oh yeah, I've done that or I've seen that, and then it won't be foreign straight away. You get a bit of a head start. And whilst I don't think that's essential, because personally I'm not going to drop down to Tour 7 and play SYB in Tour 7, because also the wins aren't representative. You know, the Tour 7 wins aren't necessarily going to be the same as the expert wins. These wins aren't going to be the same as the Masters wins. So there is like some value, but you also need to accept that until Monday comes, we aren't really going to know anything. No. If you're talking about the go straight for the green shot, Teo, then Zach did it with a Thor 6. Thor 6, max topspin, minimal overpower. I mean, barely going into power. And then his opponent, who I actually knew from the Brotherhood, he went... It's Frank, Chilavert. He went with a APOC 7 max overpower. He did max overpower, max topspin, went long, lucky to hang on to the last little bit of sand. Oh, what an absolute beauty. Very nice shot from this chap. And now we have a Guardian. Hello. With a 12.2 wind. Which I'm going 5. 5 and 1-1. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? I've done it again. This is going to be terrible. Great left as well. Releasing from the right. Nothing about this is good. Short. That was all special kinds of shit. I should have gone with a. I should have gone with the rough bump with the APOC. Right, so. Oh, I was expecting him to be playing more John Boy, as you said that he was playing Tour 12. That is a shame. John, why would you need to ask me who's Dougie? Because you, from Blighty, and I know you're a sweaty sock and all that, but still, you have some appreciation of the sporting world that includes English sports. It was a cricket thing, because Dougie Bollinger, the Australian fast bowler, dug the rug, and my surname being Ballinger and all. So as soon as I got to the weir, I was Dougie. Hence Dougie, because everyone in Devon calls me Dougie, or most people, or D, or Douge, or something related to being Dougie. Ooh, nice. Nice. Oh, Alan. No. No. None of that round here. My wind is not like his, but that shouldn't matter too much. Should just be a case of smashing it up there, I think. Oh, God, I still don't know what wood I've got. I can't get used to having a look at my bag before the hole starts. Was a good ODI. It was a good ODI yesterday. I'm a little bit concerned by England's bowling though. But yeah, plenty with the bats. We would have even more with the bat as well if Alex Hales wasn't such a moron. But he is, so we don't. Oh, Alan and Brendan. Alan and Brendan. No. You got it all wrong. I think you must have not watched it with the right people. That came out nice, didn't it? Oh, so we have a... Ugh. This is just ugly. And I never go left, so I'm absolutely clueless about what the adjustment is. But it looks fairly downhill, so I'm going to play it just shy of 1-1 because I'm not at max distance. And I hit a great left, which obviously I didn't want to do when the rough is on the left. But it seems okay. And that's turned out alright as well. I'm a test man as well, Steve. It's too refined for the Italian palate, Teo. But the well, I mean, Irish cricket is huge now. They look nailed on to be securing a test status at some point in the next year or so. I think this Test Championship's probably going to help the people break into Test cricket. Alright, so we've got the tailwind, and well, if my man played the rough bump there, I thought he'd play the rough bump again here. Oh, I'd love that cat 7. I would take back everything I ever said about the cat if I got the cat 7. Whoa, what we doing here? Making a cup of tea at the wrong time is the answer to that. Right, so ignore the ball guide. We want this crazy ball guide offset here. And probably going to play this 8.5-ish rings. And a tiny bit of curl. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Yo, Sean, welcome. Thank you for being here. 2 good shots there. Let's see if Eric will want another one. Angry birds often do. Not today. And a little trophy. Happy days. Sorry, I have missed the chat there while I went to flick the kettle on. Bear with me a second. Right. Got my brew on. And what we got here, oh, ugh. I'm going to put a Kingmaker on. Let's have a... This might even be a max overpower. Yeah, I'm guessing it will be. Yeah. Great right is probably the rough. Saying that I did put a bit of curl on and a bit of left spin. And it's okay. It's okay. I hope you're all more than happy looking after yourselves. I can't even tell you how difficult it is to play a shot and then try and catch up on the chat and then try and set up for another shot that is not totally terrible. So, if there's anything that I've missed, just say it again. Just say it again. I'm not ignoring anyone, honestly. I'm so thankful that you're all here and your support is amazing. So, yeah, just say it again. Or is Teo still here? If Teo's still here, then he can alert me to anything that I might have missed. Tink, thank you so much for being here, buddy. I'll see you this week, I'm sure, on all the streams around the way, and hopefully here as well. So, what we got? We got a 1-2-1. We got the cats on, and I'm gonna play this out to the right because that is definitely gonna have a some kind of offsetting. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that even better. Right, okay, and I'm going to play this 7.5 rings, give or take. See what it looks like. Oh, we're not going to find out now with that shank. Football starts in 40 minutes. Teo. £4 p.m. kickoff. Let's have a butcher's hook. 3 o'clock kickoffs. 3 o'clock kickoffs. Fenzel in the house. Come on now. This is what we want to be seeing. We've had a steady, like, stream of streamers, haven't we? And so, here we go. If y'all don't know Fenzel, starting out a fantastic channel with plenty of brilliant content, really easy, chilled style, really lovely stream. Get involved in that, hit subscribe. I tell you what, you won't be disappointed at all. Fantastic. John, you must have some expectations of you know, some bit of magic. I don't know why so many neutrals are against Liverpool, because I was saying earlier on the stream, you know, how can it be a little platty there? How can it be that a neutral wouldn't want a new name on the cup? What do you want the same old names on the cup for, man? Come on, unless you're a Man City fan, surely a new name on the cup is better than the same old name on the cup. Ugh. Anyway, that's my opinion. So what I would say is give Liverpool the league right now and Spurs the Champions League. That sounds fair to me. Right, I'm going down here. I'm going to try and hit that with a max everything. And what we got? We got a little wind, a little tiny wind, and So it's only going to be just shy of 6 rings, I would imagine. So something about there, full power. And let's see how it looks. Not much curl. I don't know what wood I've got on. I would normally... too much curl. Too much curl. It's barely any curl required there. I know it, and yet I've done that anyway. I'm a Spurs fan, Shabs. Totes. Totes. Yeah, City need to drop some points against Brighton, and Liverpool need to beat Wolves. That is the situation. Or, if you have a alternative disposition, then yeah, whatever you want to happen out of those two results, come up with your own scenarios. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. First time ever. It's not just English. No. It's never been the case that the 4 teams in the 2 showpiece finals have been from the same country. It's an amazing achievement. This could be Sandy. Oh no, he's fine. He's going to be in a better situation than me, I think. Nope, we're both in the same terrible situation. Yes, Teo! Yes, Teo! Oh, Shabs, how did you end up in such an amazing clan? Sound like a great bunch of folk. Right, so I'm tempted to try and go for that. But I'm also thinking, don't go for that. Don't go for that! 1, 2, 6 is going to be... Excuse me. Right, so I've just been to finish my tea. I've got absolutely no idea where my shot went. If it was good or bad or anything. Good, bad or anything. Oh, it's not bad at all. Oh shit, the bed. Nearly. Nearly missed it. Oh, at least I got a zoom in this time, but short. Oh, and it's going to leave me a nasty putt. That is not the putt you want to have. Oh my gosh, it still goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, dunking is it's a dangerous profession, but it's fun. Anything that makes you have a bit more fun. But yeah, the front door approach was definitely the sensible play there, but I can tell you, not that it'll be a surprise to many of you, but doing the sensible thing is not my traditional style. Great Rights is going to miss. Ian, I'm just reading your message, Mike. I'm Ian. Mike, thank you very much for being here. That was poor. That was poor. Right, so well played, my man. See if you'll fancy a rematch. Yeah, that's a really wretched, putt from down there. Come on, man. If it's one thing that I would change about this game, it's how many pussies there are out there. What a room of folk we've got in here today. Oh, Caddy 2.0, yes. Are you in here? Are you in here? This will be a series of 3. It could even be a basic ball. Well, let's play one first of all. What bags have we got? We've got... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're just going to tap it up there. We might end up playing a basic ball at some point. But not yet. Are you saying no to Caddy being in here, Mike? Oh, Teo, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Yeah, look, I will let you know what's happening about streaming and stuff. There'll definitely be the exploratory stream tomorrow for all 3 accounts. Hopefully you can be there, bub. Scott Taylor, welcome. Wait, is this breaking news that Slickshot Steve is actually got a female alter ego called Shabadabadoo? Or is confusion just reigning? SSS, it's like, do you remember the old Nike advert where everyone's like, I'm Tiger Woods, I'm Tiger Woods. Steve, somehow you've got into a situation where everyone's like, no, I'm Slickshot Steve. I don't know how this has happened. It's like I'm living in a weird universe all of a sudden. Well, more weird than normal. Okay, so I am going to drop a little bit of topspin on that. And I'm going to over adjust it as well. So I'm going to be going 5.5 rings with a fairly straightened arrow. So, oh, fuck off. Great left. Because I got quite far down there, which isn't the play that I like, actually. Oh, who knows what would have happened with a perfect. Who knows? This room is crazy. Oh man, this room is crazy. I love it. I love it. If anyone at any level of this game is contemplating doing a stream, just do it. Just stream one and see how much you like it. Wow, that must have been 7 rings. And curl. This has to be going long and left. No, it's somehow managed to stay right. Wow, incredible. just do it. Honestly, the fun and the additional enjoyment you would get from getting your mates round. Whoa! See that ball go down? It's amazing. It's amazing fun. Yeah, but you'd have a great time doing it, Shabs. So a feature of the stream could be how many SSSs are we rolling with? Now, normally when when I'm doing my Tour 11 stuff, I'm playing with a Titan ball, and here we go, here we go, here we go then. Let's go with a 5. So. Now, I did make an absolute horlicks of that the only other time I've played it on this stream today, and I've done so in even more wretched style there. So, first time I massively under-adjusted the wind, didn't make it out of the rough. There I've over-adjusted the wind and missed the rough. So, that's what's going on there. A shot that is very often golden money for me is turning into a big piece of poo. But it's one of those tricky winds for me, this is. You know, if you get the really good tailwind, then the wood shot is really easy. And if you get a really nice headwind, then that shot's really easy. And anything in between, I struggle with. That is poor. Yeah, John. Yeah, John. Perfect. Perfect use of emojis. Now, this is a nailed-on series of 3. And Caddy is often in here. In fact, Caddy was in here the first time we had a series of 3. And I didn't even know, and he was going, oh yeah, that's me, and I didn't realise for so long. He must have said that's me 5 times before I twigged that's him. I'm going right here. Have you found any killer lines yet, John boy? Oh, that's lovely. That really is lovely. Okay, so I might just push up a tiny little bit here. Just a smidgen. Oh, and what bag are we using? Are we using the Guardian? Yeah. Great, right, little one. Oh, and I'm in the rough again. Fuck's sake. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed up. Maybe I should not have pushed up there. Oh, John. What a season. What an incredible season. Yeah, I'd only played friendlies before this stream, and let me tell you, I am absolutely loving it. Is Tommy going for the 60k? I would have thought as soon as Mafia waved the white flag that Tommy would have chilled, but I guess, you know, if you want to if you want to set a record that's going to stand the test of time, you kick on once you've got the foundation. I guess he would have had this whole week and weekend budgeted for grinding, so why would it not be the case now he doesn't need to? Well, this is horrible. So it's just going to be a max and blast it and see what happens. Great left. Oh good, it did land on the fairway. Wow, Scott, that is insane. I think it's possible to beat it, because what you have to allow for is the fact that Tommy's done that in a season without a major, and you get double points for a major. So, near enough, plenty points. Oh, he's missed. Oh, my life, he's missed. And what have we got? We've got a near max end bringer, and why is that on there? 10-9. 10-9. So and I'm going like 10 as well. 10 some. And it's died. Right, 2 shit chips, and we're going to go to a shootout. Yeah, John. Yeah. Shoulda. Are you having your month off Spartans now, John, and dropping down, or is that plan? Are you permanently going to be on the playing everyone? Now, this wind is a challenge. It is a challenge. It is very much a challenge to get this close. You need to massively overplay this one. So I'm probably going, left curl? I would not be going left curl. Just because the knuckle of the green, it can, if you hit it, which is miles over it anyway, it can kick you off to the left. There's no danger of hitting that there at all. I'm going to play about 6.5 backspin as well. Some right spin. Get it close up here because I'm going to be adjusting quite aggressively. That's what I'm going to start off with. Move it back a little bit, and then I'm going to play this 11.5 rings. No curl, no anything else. Great right. Sit. Perfect would have been nicer, but it's good enough. Good is good enough. Right, so we'll go to a decider against Caddy. Ooh, another new one. Right. Okay. Now. Now this wind is nowhere near as big as when Zach did it. But there should still be a line here to go straight down. I am going to give this beans. I'm definitely going to give this some beans. Oh, great left. A horrible great left as well. Look how left it is in the line. Water. Big time water. So that's poor. Come on, caddy. Show us how it's done. Thanks, Brendan. No, Fenzel, with that massive tailwind. It's the basic ball. No, with a huge tailwind like that, it's coming out more like 20%. So if I've got a side wind... Oh, has he done the same? Oh, he's done the same on purpose. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Right, okay, so... In an ideal world, I'd get up there. It's never getting up there. Do this. Well, I'm just going to refresh the YouTube app there. You all are talking to people and I can't even see the what's been said. Alright, so normally I've seen people do a sand bump here. I'm obviously not going to do that with my Guardian. I don't even think I can do the... Right. Who knows what this is going to turn out like. I'm going to need to curl this around the tree as well. It's not quite at max, but it is... massively downhill, so that might not even be enough beans, and it isn't. It is not enough beans. Huge downhill. Never played that shot from there before. Should be a simple enough Nirvana. Come on, caddy. We've already had his charity once. Can't be giving me double charity in the same hole. So you can see the problems if you don't get here to have that beautiful look at the sand bump, then trees are definitely going to be a factor. It's a very, very, very well designed element, that is. And we had that before, if you remember the 8th hole on the last tournament, where if you didn't quite get your drive, they made sure that those branches... They made sure the branches of that tree were going to have some kind of impact in the proceedings, which was lovely. You know, you definitely want to have these inconveniences. Right, it's not going to move a full Ujima bang. Come on then. Let's pop these roughs in for a par. Excellent, and see about what we're going to get on the shootout. Fenzel, what wood club are you using? On your, I guess, what 2 woods are you using? What's your primary wood and your long wood? Oh, no, 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 great. No! Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, no. Oh. So he gave me that, and oh, what a shame. Hopefully he'll pop in and say hello in a bit. Like I say, he's one of the patrons of the stream. Right, so let's crack on. Let's crack on. So basically for the Guardian there, I'm pretty much going 1-to-1 adjustments with the wind, which is 15 or just over percent, maybe slightly under for a straight side wind. And then the benefit of using the Guardian there we go, Domenico, he didn't reply, he didn't, I don't know if he just walked away from his screen or whatnot, but we only managed to get 1 out of him last time. Let's see if we can get 3 this time. And another new one! Now we've got a wind that we can possibly do something on as well. So this will be interesting to see what he does. Oh, he's going right again. Because it would be nice to see what a hook looks like here. So I didn't see what my man did, but I'm going to be trying some kind of max curl job, I think. And I totally under adjusted that, so I wanted a great right. I've hit a good right, and that's coming out nice. Not quite nice, but nice enough. Do you ever do that when you're running out of time, you don't like your adjustment, so you try and counter it with some kind of great? Yo, Caddy, great games, thank you so much. Oh man, that last one, I was absolutely mortified. He gave me that bonus to start again. I thought you were just going to pop your rough iron in as well, buddy. Sorry. Great games as always, Caddy. How's the grind going, man? I haven't even looked at the top of the Champions 100. Are you closing in on Immortals? Have you overtaken them? What is the current state of play? This is the only point of interest now, isn't it? Now Mafia have given up on not given up as a negative. You know, they have conceded to the weight of pressure, I would say. Not certainly no shame in what the Mafia have done this season. Incredible efforts from everyone. But yeah, what's the situation in the third, fourth battle? Great, fuck's sake. So this will miss as well. Shabs, thanks very much for being here. It's a pleasure having you in here as always. Not as always, because it's the first time we've ever caught you live. Pleasure to have you in here live for the first time. I'm just used to seeing you live everywhere we go, in all the streams. Have a good day. Alright, so let's see if we can't get... We haven't had a par 3 new hole in a while. So that would be nice if that could happen. Thanks, Shabs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What have we got here? We've got headwind, so we're going to do the blind adjustment. So we're going to do the blind adjustment. We're going to put all the left spin that we're allowed with 5, maybe just a smidgen over 5. And we're going to set it up to be here. And it's 11.3. And I'm going to adjust my APOC about... Right, so that's 5 and another 3 and a bit, I would imagine. Tiny bit of curl. Great right. Happy with that. Now, I'm always going to play the sand bump. I love the sand bump, but I just can't do it. I am going to make this the last one because the football kicks off in a couple of minutes. I'm very interested in what's going to happen. I'm very excited. And, oh, that's the sand. So, hopefully... this stream's been of use to you, and I've got to play that one. No, I'm not. I've got to do it. I've got things to do. I need to eat some food. I need to go and meet my man about a dog, and then enjoy the afternoon. I may well be back. I may well be back this evening for more. So if you haven't yet, hit the bell. Hit the bell. And then you get told when things are happening. That is, if you like what you're seeing, of course. It's been a pleasure having you in here. Have a lovely Sunday. Happy Mother's Day for all the mothers around the world. Have a great day with yours. And, yeah, I'll see you on the next one, which is probably going to be tomorrow, but it might well be tonight. But if it was tomorrow, then I'm guessing that is going to take the form of about 28 hours' time. I don't know time zones. It'll be about 8 o'clock my time, which is... GMT plus 1 BST, yo. Have a great day. See you on the next one.